Our next guest became a household name after marrying into the royal family, and almost 40 years later, the Duchess of York is focusing on her next chapter in life.
Sarah Ferguson has published more than 70 books and has just released her second historical novel, A Most Intriguing Lady. And she's done it all while becoming a doting grandmother for the third time.
The Duchess of York, Sarah Ferguson, joins us now. Good morning to you. It's lovely to see you again. Your new book, inspired by real people and real events. Is it safe to say the main character is loosely based around you?
Natalie and Trevor, good morning to you, and hello to all those lovely people in Australia, because it really is my second home, and my lovely sister Jane Ferguson and what she does for St Vincent's. Lots and lots of love to you. But most intriguing lady, yes, she's red-headed and she's very feisty, sexy, sassy, of course, and she's 63. No, she's not. I am. But the real secret about it is that during the day she's very, very proper and etiquette and everything is perfect, and then after 6 o'clock she comes alive and she becomes a super sleuth, and of course she is the sort of James Bond of 1870, and it's unheard of. So she's breaking all well, she's pushing the boundaries of the rule book of life.
It sounds like an amazing book. The best news, though, it's been signed off to be made into a TV series. Are you going to be involved?
You're so great to ask that, Trevor. Well, because in fact, Her Heart for a Compass, the first one and the second one, are going to be made into a TV series. And one of my biggest dreams has been to be on a Hallmark film, you know, playing that sort of making gingerbreads at Christmas time type of thing. So I just hold that space that I might be in my own TV show. I think it's pretty likely, to be honest.
Oh, well, congratulations. This is good. Now, you've also been busy welcoming your third grandchild, little Ernest George Ronnie. His name means a lot to you. Can you explain to us why?
Yes, I mean, thank you so much. Jane and I were absolutely thrilled when Jack and Eugenie rang me up and said, oh, we've got news for you. It's going to be Ernest after George the Third, I think, and then George after Jack's father, and then Ronnie after our father, Ronald Ferguson. So that was a huge, huge honour. In fact, I was sitting in the middle of Florence, as you do when you hear news like this, and I burst into tears. So it's a huge honour to think that she did that for us. It was pretty great.
Now, obviously, it's been busy, you know, in the UK, the King's coronation, a beautiful event. Did you watch the coverage?
I did, and I was very lucky to go to the concert on the Sunday night, and it was a real big treat for me. But I did watch it, and I watched with so much pride at the extraordinary brilliance of Britain, really how they put on such an example of discipline and all the troops marching together. It was a real pomp and circumstance of a day, and I loved watching it, and I'm so proud of the girls. They all did very well, and of course the King and the Queen, really, you know, really it was spectacular to see them just with such enormous pride.
Yeah, it was an amazing event. I've got to ask you about your relationship with the late Queen. What do you miss most about her as we move on? Well,
it's the last thing the Queen said to me was, Sarah, just remember to be yourself. And then she said, you know, you must continue with kindness, like you always do. And I think my message, Trevor, to you and to Natalie and to my sister and to everyone listening or watching is, you know, judgment is not cool. You know, no race, creed, colour, or any other judgment. It's about love and kindness and being kinder and making the smile go a long way. And just when you think that you walk along a street and you have just smile at someone, you know, give back. And I feel really strongly about it.
You've also been looking after her Corgis. How have they been since she passed away?
Oh, my goodness. They follow me around everywhere because, of course, you know, I used to watch the Queen when she used to break up a little biscuit in her hands, because she had little hands, and she used to feed the Corgis little bits of biscuits like this, and after meal times, not before, don't worry. And so they sit down and they sort of play the game with me, and I notice when I give it to them, they're very gentle, so they're very respectful of their little digestive biscuit they get. So I always think of her every single day when I do that.
It's been a colourful chapter for the Royals, hasn't it, in recent times? You've been clear about the fact that you left the Royals and respect the realities of all of that. Do you think some of the others that have left, Harry and Meghan, for example, do you think they'll struggle with that transition ongoing?
Oh, well, you know, the thing is, as you know, Trevor, that I'm really adamant about this, is that anyone that is out there real trailblazing for their own beliefs, doesn't matter where you're from, who you are, you trailblaze for your own heart and what you believe is right, then that's very brave. And so I would never be one to ever make a comment on any other member of the royal family or anybody that does that. I just find anyone that stands very tall about their own beliefs is very brave, whoever it is.
Yeah.
Stick to your beliefs.
Yeah.
Now, Sarah Ferguson, it has been lovely to chat to you. All the best with the book and that new TV series. If we get to see you on screen baking, I'm going to be a very happy man.
Sarah Ferguson, we thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Natalie. Thank you, Trevor.
Beautiful. There you go. Well, Sarah's new book, A Most Intriguing Lady, is out now.